Welcome to Indian Cocktails, a show about making delicious cocktail drinks. I'm going to take you through a variety of international cocktail mixes with ingredients sourced in India. We will be making some of our own concoctions like bitters, syrups, amazing flavored liquors, and much more. This is a show about making delicious cocktail drinks. My name is Adi, and let's get cracking. Hey guys, welcome to Indian Cocktails. My name is Adi, and today we are going to make a cocktail, but more than making a cocktail, we are also going to learn about a basic concept called as infusion, right? So today's episode is more about infusion, and obviously we'll end it up with a cocktail. But more importantly, what I want you guys to understand today is using ingredients available in your home, in your stores close to you, you can come up with different recipes, you can come up with different infusions, and obviously create something beautiful, right? In my introduction also, I had mentioned that down the line we are going to create bitters, we are going to create syrups, we are going to create our own type of gin, and a lot of these techniques that we'll be using. But the goal is to make sure that we can make these items from all the ingredients that are easy to source, right? That has been my goal, and that's been my objective when I even started this channel, right? So today, let's start with the basic step, which is infusion, right? Now, what is infusion? Infusion is nothing but taking any spirit, preferably a spirit like a vodka or a gin that is neutral in taste, and infusing it with flavors, with botanicals, with aroma of your choice. Okay, so that is what is infusion. There is a lot that happens in infusion, and even if you think about what actually gin is nothing but clear alcohol infused with juniper, with botanicals, with coriander seeds, with flowers, and different aromas and fragrances, right? That is what actually gin is. So gin is an infused alcohol, if you may, right? A lot of YouTube videos you can see of taking vodka and then making a gin out of it, right? And down the line we are going to do orange liqueur, we're going to do coffee liqueur, we're going to do all these things. But before we go there, I wanted to teach you guys the first step to infusion, okay? So for that, today we are going to do an extremely simple recipe of infusion. We are going to use tea, right? We're going to infuse gin with tea. So gin and tea. It's funny because G&T is gin and tonic, but today we are going to go literally gin and tea, okay? So for that, you can use any tea of your choice. I'm using a peach tea because obviously I like my cocktails fruity. I like them with a lot of flavor, right? But you can use like a green tea. You can use any tea of your choice, okay? Simply take, let me just put this open. You take 2 bags of tea. Okay, just open it up. Get the tea bag out. And like I always say in my videos, if my dog barks, I am sorry. I will try to edit this as much as possible, but sometimes it's just not possible, you know. Okay. So you have your tea bags. Okay. Now, obviously everybody knows how a tea bag works. Hot liquid or any liquid, when it stays in this, it just releases the tea and infuses either water or whatever you're going to mix with it, right? So you take your 2 tea bags and get a jar or a cup or anything that you can use to put the tea bags in. Just add the tea bags. So what I'm doing is, for every tea bag, I'm doing 1 shot of gin. So I'm going to do 2 shots, that is 60 and 60, 120 ml of gin in this for this infusion. Okay, and something to remember is you can go with a low quality gin. So I'm going with a Blue Ribbon. It's the cheapest gin that I can find, and it doesn't really matter because the peach flavor is going to get infused into the gin. So don't use an expensive gin, use a cheaper gin. It'll just work out more economical, right? Keep the good gins for the other cocktails. So that is 60. Let's get another shot. Okay. Now just shut this, and as you move it or stir it or shake it, you can see that the color is changing to a golden color, and you have to keep this infused for not more than 45 minutes, 45 to an hour tops, right? And as over time, it will end up with something like this. This is something that we had infused an hour before I was shooting the video. This is what is being infused now as we put it in. Sorry guys, you will see a frame change that I think some of you must have noticed. I had to go, my SD card ran out of memory. I had to go get a new SD card, the camera moved. Oh, it's a pain shooting alone. It's not as easy as it looks realistically, right? So let's go in and just make a cocktail, right? Now that we have it infused, we have to use it. And it's a Friday. I'm thirsty. I'm curious to see how this is gonna taste because I've not had a peach infused gin before. I've done a bunch of other ones, but this is the first time I'm doing the peach. So I'm really, and even if you smell it, it has this great note of peach. You can barely smell the gin. It's just the peach, and I'm really interested to give this a try. So let's get a good shot of gin or your peach gin. Let's get this aside. Let us get some ice into this. Cubes. And you guys might be saying that, oh, why are you using your hand? Man, with the whole corona shit, my hands are extremely clean. I wash them every freaking 5 minutes, if you may, right? So it's okay. I'm at home. This is my drink. Use your hand. I might get a scooper later on. Right now I don't have one. So hand it is. Get a nice wedge of lime placed into it. Okay. So let's try it from this side. There you go. Okay. And I'm using a good Swami tonic. I cannot stress the importance of using a good tonic. You can use a cheap gin. That is fine. But use a good tonic. It's really going to enhance the drink much more than you anticipated, right? A good tonic, a bad gin is always better than a bad tonic and a good gin, if that makes sense, but it is true. Okay, so let's get the tonic in. Wow, look at this, guys. This is so freaking beautiful. How good is that? That is like an iced tea, but an adult iced tea, if you may. So let's just garnish this with a desert cherry. Not necessary if you have it. If not, it's fine. I have it, so I'm going to use it. Okay, and there you have it. This is a gin and tea. And I really like saying it because it's so punny. There you go. It's so funny that it's the pun is really funny, but it is punny. But there you go, a gin and tea. And let's give this a taste. Oh my god. You can barely taste the gin. It's full of peach flavor. The primary note of flavor is the peach, which is great because it's a cheap gin which is flavored or infused with peach. So it really takes the gin flavor away. It puts in the peach. It has a punch of a cocktail. You do feel you're drinking a cocktail. The tonic water works well. It gives it that body. It gives it the fizz. And the good thing about this is you feel like you're having a nice refreshing iced tea. And I'm not sure if it's the tonic or what exactly. So when you start drinking it, the first flavor note that hits instantly is peach, obviously. And then there is a hint of tea, which makes you feel like it's an iced tea. And then when the tonic water and the fizz of the tonic water comes in, that's when your mind knows that this is a cocktail, right? So think about it. You start, the flavor note is peach iced tea, boom, cocktail. So that's how you're going to experience this. I really highly recommend. But first a sip. I want everybody to try this out because, like I said, as you can see with a couple of tea bags, gin and a tonic water, you can create a cocktail that is completely your signature cocktail. You are not going to get to have a gin and tea or a peach infused tea in any bar or any restaurant in the world, right? This is something that you can experiment. You can use, we used a peach tea today. You can go for lemon, you can go for green apple, you can go for a green tea, you can just do a black tea. It's completely your choice. You have the complete freedom of infusing any flavor you want into your alcohol and making a great cocktail about it, right? So that is why I wanted to start with the first small step of infusion, for which I thought tea and gin is a good combination, and it is something that you guys might not have tried also in any bar. So I really want you guys to try this out, and I assure you, you're going to like this and you're going to recommend this to all your friends. So there you have it, a gin and tea, my Friday cocktail.